ask and you shall receive generally, and the DC11 that a few of you voted for is done, nearly. We have a few little bits and bobs to do to it, as you can tell, but it's certainly a lot cleaner. Let's have a look, get it finished and check it works. Yes, hello my vacuum cleaner chums and Dyson DC11 lovers. How are you today? Yes, this has turned out a little bit more in depth than I had planned. I shall be honest, it has been fully refurbished. The turbo brush is spotless. There was so much hair all over it, but it is now shiny and clean, although the rubber strip seems to be breaking apart a bit. I'm not sure if I can get another just strip without getting an entire head with it, so I shall ignore that for now. What else is there? Well, the hose was already washed. If I can get it off without taking the cyclone off. There we go. The hose is already washed, so that hasn't done anything. This has all been washed, and actually a little bit of a polish on there now has it working a lot smoother, although they're not the smoothest hoses in the world anyway, I'll be honest. And then we have the machine itself, look. Spotless. This is at the minute just sort of sellotaped onto the top because it came off really nicely, but I couldn't find my double-sided sellotape. So for now it's just taped on there. Eventually I shall get some actual tape and stick it down properly. It's come up really, really well. I am most surprised at how lovely it has come up. Under here, look, is all spotless and lovely underneath all the dirt. And the cyclone has come up very well indeed and all went back together very nicely. And I was doing this, and I had a look on eBay for some parts, which I'll go through in a minute, and these go for a surprising amount of money. I don't think there's any on eBay at the minute for less than 50 quid. I mean, obviously I don't know if they're actually going to sell. They're on buy it now, so I suppose let's not beat about the bush too much. They may not actually sell for that, although we might be able to see what they do sell for by filtering eBay to completed and sold. So there's a few, look, £17, 25, 25, 18, but they're all collection only. If we keep going down, we have £37 for an allergy, £50, £43, another few cheaper ones that were collection only. Oh, don't look at that one. £25, 50 quid. I didn't realise that they were worth that much. So I was going through this, and when it all started to come up quite nicely, I hatched a little plan, and the little plan has seen this now has a brand new motor in it. Pattern, because genuine motors are 50 quid and sod that. But it has a nice pattern Qualtex motor in it, because that before video that I did, when we used it for not a lot of time, I pretty much immediately stripped it down after that, and the motor was red hot, really hot, and obviously I could smell carbon throughout the video as I pointed out, so it was on its way out. So it now has a brand new motor in it, and to go with the brand new motor that is in it, I need to find a screwdriver and undo this, because I've had this a while, so this has been kicking around for years. I have a post motor filter. It's not a genuine one. It has a dual layered microfibery doodah. In fact, I don't know if it only needs one, but it came with two. It can have two, and that sits in there, and I think that just goes down into there like so. There we go. So we have, do those wings, they do clip in. Hang on. don't clip in. But there's holes for them to clip in. Why does it not clip in? Silly pattern part. This was a very cheap filter. I bought this when I first got this actually, but it is very, very cheap. Because again, genuine filters are quite expensive. There we go. That goes in better with just one layer. So, meh. So we have a post motor filter. We can put this all back on now. To go with the post motor filter, I have probably its original washed pre-motor filter. The little spongy bit goes in there and tucks under there, and then the whole thing drops into there. So we are now filtered up. As you may recall, that happens to the bin because the part is broken. I also forgot to fit these. I remembered a little bit later. So we shall pop these on. These are the bottom seals. I didn't bother, I'll be honest. Knowing that I was doing this video and what I was doing with it, I just left them off. So we can fit them now. So there we go. They were all completely clagged up with God knows what. And obviously these, now as you know, this is broken. This. So we'll take these out. And this one. Because the ever lovely Mr. Stuart Baxter Smith, who runs Manchester Vac, sent me another one. Ta-da! It's fixed, look, so that could be rubbish. We've just got to... I mean, it did come with all of this, but I'd already washed and polished these, so I'm going to refit these to it. The bottom flap seals need to go on. They just slide in very much easier than the top ones. Oh, these are a pain to strip down. Do not fully recommend it unless you are a little bit well versed in how to strip vacuum cleaners. I'm putting them back together. There we go, and then all that just snaps on to the cover bit, because that's all that is, that's just a trim piece. So there we go, now we just got to fiddle about. I think it's a bit of a fiddle, no, there we go. And ta-da, we have, it's closed itself, a lovely working bin flap for our Cyclone. Just got to fiddle that down, close that up, and that is that. It can go on. This is very much like the DC06 robot vacuum that they did. There we go. Now, tools. I only had this one, which was no good at all. So as you saw on that little eBay listing that we went on, there was a set of tools sold for £10. And here they are. Great condition. I probably should have cleaned that up a little bit better, but I forgot, to be honest, and did it last night in a rush. We can do that another day. Ta-da! We have a full tool set, and that, ladies and gentlemen, it's finished. It's finished, and it is now ready for its aftershot. So I shall remove the cable, plug it in, and turn it off. Well, that's ever so slightly annoying. The last switch doesn't work. I can't even feel that clicking. Oh, bother. Well, it does have to come apart again, because I presume I haven't got the on-off switch in the right place. But could be worse because it is on. So that's okay, we can deal with that. It's got much better suction now. It held up this bit on its own. This bit is very, very heavy. Let's just fiddle about, plugging it in, unplugging it. Hang on. And I'm hoping that the turbo brush works, but I haven't tried it yet. Well, it works, but I wouldn't say well. And again, these are fiddly little sods as well. And what's normally the issue is this rubber bit here. This is what creates the suction, diverts it. So either the little seal in there isn't quite in right, or it's something airflow related. I might have to take that a little bit apart again. Can't do it, I might be able to do it in a minute actually. Let's just see if that's just any better with that tweak. God, this is going to get tiring very quickly. Can't say I'm amazed at that. I'm going to be honest with you, it's not utterly fantastic, is it? Compared to what it was. So somewhere I haven't quite put this back together properly. So let's just pop the cover off and see if it's immediately apparent what I have done wrong. I don't have any glue to do the rubber seal bodge to it. I mean, it works. I can see in the bin that it's picked up quite a lot of fine dust. So it's not bad. The rubber seal on there is in fine. Here's the other one, which is also in fine. I wonder if it might actually be related to this internal hose, which does, with a little bit of persuasion, from one of the from one of the end caps, pop out. You just got to pop that one. Pop the end cap out, and then it slides around. Yeah, no, that rubber seal is in fine. So it's not that. Just push that home. Oh no, wait, I haven't lined it up right. There is a locking tab. There we go. So that's done. Doesn't seem to have much articulation, but it's there because it's catching on the edges. There's nothing wrong with that bit. That is absolutely fine. I'm not entirely sure what its problem is. The under here is a rubber seal, but it seems okay. It's home properly. I think it might just be me. I'm certainly not going to spend too much time in this video sorting it. We can do that another day. Let's just tuck that seal down in there nicely. Or it could be this other carpet that I am using. So I suppose I should probably reserve judgment a little bit until I've taken it back home and used it on the exact same bit of carpet that it happily roared itself along before. There we go. Just pop these screws back in. Then we put base plate back on because that forms a lot of the suction. The bodge is you glue this slightly up like that, and that narrows the air path just enough to force more air through the turbine. But I haven't got any glue and so can't quite do it, so we've got to leave that as it is. But it'll do, it picks up still. These weren't fantastic turbo brushes anyway, in my opinion. I've used them for new. My dad had a DC19, no sorry, DC08 Animal, which had that exact turbo brush. Right, on we go. So, apart from just needing to tweak the power switch, which I'm not doing today, I'll be honest, it's too hot to go into it all. It's quite in depth to take it apart, so I shall do that at leisure. Let's just, the cord rewind's a bit slow on it, and that's after I've tweaked it a little bit. Just check that's not tangled up. It does it, but I wouldn't call it fast or sharp. Let's just pop the hose back in. The clip, and we are done. One fully refurbished, fully rebuilt with a new motor, some new tools. Dyson, and a new bottom bit. Dyson DC11 All Floors. So, this, something that I'm still not convinced with them. They're just really, they look quite nice, but they're very heavy. I mean, you can pick them up like that, which knackers it, or there, which is a lot easier. It moves the centre of gravity. Obviously, that's tipped back already. I do like tipping back so much that Dyson put a wheel on the back of it, so when it tipped up, it can still move. But interesting enough, thank you for voting for it. It's something that I've been putting off for quite a while now. So much so in fact that I've knackered my schedule up for you. I'm scheduled up quite far now until August, and I'm going to put this up. What's the date today? It's Monday. I probably won't get it edited today, so it might go up Thursday. In fact, if I actually tell you a date, Thursday the 13th or 14th, whatever it is. It's Monday the 9th today. So I shall move another video along. I'm afraid we're going to have a little bit of a glut of up before videos, because I've got a lot of new machines recently. And lots of paperwork, which you've probably seen on Instagram. There we go. But yes, your vote does count in this channel. You asked, you received the Dyson DC11. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.